Let's see, we're honored to have now Mr. Jimmy Wesley Holifield, a World War II veteran. Move your mic a little closer to you there, Mr. Holifield. Let's see if we can kind of adjust it. There you go. You're pretty good. Yeah.
Gunners Mate second class, Jimmy Holifield. I went through gunnery school at Dallas, at San Diego, I guess. That's where I went to school anyhow. And I got my second class bars there and done work in several places.
And you're from Kilmichael, right? Kilmichael, Mississippi.
Kilmichael. It's a hard place to find because it's so little.
Yes, sir.
But
how old were you when you were in the Navy? So how old were you when you joined the Navy?
I just don't really know.
Okay.
That was a long.
It was a long time ago.
I was 17 years old.
Okay.
Now I'm approaching 99.
99.
So there was a lot of difference in you. You forget a lot of things
yes, sir.
that you don't really want to do. But I caught to the main thing. The bell that I heard came up on the dry land, and he was headed for us. We were the only one there that would be in his globe.
Mm-hmm.
I watched him do everything he did and reported even little moves in his stuff to the leader up above me. And,
yeah.
And apparently we did a good job between him and me.
So were you involved in the Battle of Okinawa? I understood that's the case. Is that true?
That's the case. That's it.
That was a pivotal battle in the war.
That's
Big time.
I guess that's it.
And very bloody battle as well.
That's where it started anyhow.
Yeah.
And he kept getting closer and closer. I finally was able to see some life, and that there was a cage up on the top of this house where he rode,
mm-hmm.
and he was in it. It was about a 4x4 glass enclosure with ammunition, guns, and a very big man. And he had a stool made in there, and that's where he sat with what he needed to put a ship down, really.
Mm-hmm.
And he came closer and closer. I said, "Do you have any business with his eyes?" He says, "Yes, sir, I do. Find them." I said, I know what they are. They're some of the largest eyes I've ever seen, and a big head, and his eyes are green. And they told me to find out if he could see anything else. I said, well, under his eyes is his mouth, and it's big, too big to even imagine. But it's got a man in it with teeth from his ears to ear, and they are humongous. You wouldn't want to be fighting. You wouldn't want to fight one of them.
Were you scared?
Beg your pardon?
Were you scared?
Yes, sir. I've never been that scared in my life before, and I've never been that scared since. I saw a bunch of wire stretched over a post.
Yeah.
And I went to it and got a hold of them because I was taught somewhere in school that if you don't stand just open ground when you expect bombardment, you get somewhere so the echoes from that doesn't pick you up and throw you out in the ocean.
Yeah.
So I did that. I got my both hands on that 2-inch pipe, and something happened that I needed to move. I don't recall what it was, but something. I was going to get my hands off, but they wouldn't come off. They wouldn't open up. I said, I'll run. And I got my feet ready to run, and they wouldn't come off the asphalt down, or metal, I guess it was. I was stuck there.
Yeah.
I had lost every ounce of energy in me.
Huh.
I had my nerves were no more. I guess I was just a piece of metal sticking up there. But I stayed there for quite some time, probably 10 minutes.
Huh.
And during that 10 minutes, he came right straight to me.
Now, was this on the island, Okinawa? Is that what we're talking about
It
here?
was.
Okay.
It was.
Okay.
And we were anchored there. Our ship was anchored there. I got out of my rig and gained a little insolence, and I looked up. I said, God, please, you and your son get me out of this. I've done a few things in my life already that I should not do. I'll clear them up, do away with them, and serve you the rest of my life if you give me my life. And he sort of chuckled and said, you'll get it. And
amazing story.
that gave me a lot of confidence in him. I already had a lot of confidence in him because I was a regular church member and a deacon in a church and a Baptist church, and I don't know.
Well, you've brought honor to this studio and this network and to the entire state of Mississippi and the country by being here today and being willing to come in here today and talk to us about this. And we're very appreciative, and we're super grateful for your service as well, sir. We thank you.
Yes, sir. Or is it over?
No, sir. We're still talking.
Right.
I just wanted to make sure that our audience heard that. There's about 100,000 people tuning in right now.
Right. Well, I hope I don't disappoint.
You're doing great, fantastic. Disappoint. You've already, just by serving, you accomplished more in your life than the rest of us have.
I watched that big man in the tree right in front of me, probably 15 seconds away from me. And I knew I was his first target. There was no doubt in my mind that he had me on his brain.
Yep.
But certainly God started his business of taking care of me. Somebody from somewhere put a big projectile right underneath his seat, and
Wow.
it lifted it. It just lifted it up about something like 10, 11, 12 feet.
Did you worry every day, Mr. Holifield, that this was the day that I wasn't going to make it, and you prayed to God to spare you? It sounds to me like your deep-seated faith is what kept you alive and allowed you to endure that.
And God was good to me.
Yes, sir.
He saved it. He didn't. I had not one scratch on me.
Right.
And
would you do it again?
That thing lifted up. Well, not unless I had to.
Yes, sir.
And I was in a position then there was not much choice.
Yeah.
It was either fight it or lay down and die. It picked that chair up, and he was in it, and I could see him moving about. But some of the ammunition he carried up with him had an explosive type, and it put him back down to the ground. And when it come back down to where he left from, it tore it all to pieces, and tore him into pieces too.
Man.
And
so you witnessed that?
Yes, indeed.
Did you think it could have been me?
Not in that situation,
okay.
No, sir.
Okay.
I would not. I guess I'm not a very good soldier, but I wouldn't. I don't like to kill people.
Of course.
And
that doesn't make you not a bad
I believe
soldier.
I'd give him a chance to run.
Yeah.
And he gave me a chance to run.
Okay.
Now I had got to where I could move if I needed to, but I needed to help everybody around him that I could.
Well, you're a hero in my book, and we thank you so much for coming on today. We got to go, but, man, you've been fantastic, and You're an American treasure, no doubt about that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate that
Yes, sir.
acknowledgement. I don't feel like I'm.
Well, you are in my book.
Well, I just.
Thank you. God bless you.
I'd do it again if I had to.
I bet you would too. We're coming right back, folks. Thank you.